Well, I've told this story before. Obviously, there's a block of cells there, a block of cells there, and a block of cells there. They came in a huge battery case, and they said, I said, well, they emailed me and said they're in excess of 300. The battery itself is in excess of 300 kilos, a third of a ton, just about. And they said, I said, well, I have a sack bearer that'll take 385 kilos. I think it was, or in excess of 300 kilos. They said, will it? I said, will it go on then? They said, well, the bloke's coming in a truck. He hasn't got a tail lift. You're on your own. I thought, well, I had no idea how big they were. When the truck arrived, it didn't just have an electric tail lift. He had an electric pallet truck. So he loaded it on the ground, pushed it into someone's car park, and said, "There you go, mate." I didn't realise how big they were. They were full, bigger than the pallet, forklift pallet, and I had to strip it down because somebody was wanting the parking space. I didn't do it in time, but the thing was, it came bonded together. I thought that you just unbolt the cover, but no, the bonded. So I tried cutting the bonding with the cold chisel. No. So I had to drill a hole in the casing and cut all the way around with a pair of tin snips, and then lever those out. 300 kilos altogether. Those, obviously, that's the big one. And anyway, I didn't have a wiring diagram or anything. I started disconnecting things. You'd expect, the 400 volts to go through something like that, but in some cases they go through those little purple wires, and I cut one with a pair of wire cutters without knowing. Suddenly there was a bang and a flash. I survived. I got 400 volts through wire cutters that were designed for nowhere, well, below 240 volts. It's a wonder I didn't get killed, but it blew 2 or 3 holes through proper electrical wire cutters, and I was holding them. You're supposed to have 1500 volt proof gloves on. I had a pair of wire cutters in my hand. There was a big bang and a flash, and I thought, what was that? And anyway, I survived, but the wire cutters are around. They're still stripped insulation off wires, but the cutters themselves don't work because they've got 2 or 3 holes blown straight through them. I mean, I've heard of somebody in I don't know what, I was told it was a JCB, an excavator, that cut through a substation cable, 415 volts, probably quite a lot more amps than that, but that would blow a hole through steel, because if you shot that onto the casing, it blows a hole through the casing. So it probably would blow a hole through a JCB bucket. I heard of somebody doing that a long time ago. It was okay. It blew a hole through the bucket. He touched the door handle to open it and was electrocuted. But obviously that would blow a hole through a JCB bucket, and I was quite lucky actually. There isn't a door handle on that to touch, but anyway, I mean, think I'm bluffing. It nearly killed me as I was stripping it down, and getting that out that battery casing was an absolute nightmare because there's 300 kilos together. That must be 160 kilos. So it's about what? 100 kilos is 16 stone. It's about 24 stone. It took a bit of levering out, but I got it out. But try getting that onto the pallet truck without the pallet truck running away or tipping over. I did it in the end. I started at about 2:30 in the afternoon. I got it all done by 8:30 the next morning. And it was frosty, and I was sliding about on that, and obviously there's all that voltage, and I was sliding about on it and on the road and that. But I got it done. Nearly killed myself a few times, but anyway. So obviously it will kill you.